supporting us, and we're doing some things in the city to develop our youth and try to prevent youth crime, but especially with protecting innocence to help prevent families from being hurt by child molesters and pedophiles. And I really commend Sergeant Stevens and Sheriff Plummer for really working with us and encouraging us along the line of that. So the Sheriff's Department is really encouraging us. And then Bruce, tell everybody your position and what you've been doing as a farmer. He's encouraging us as a farmer.
Hi, welcome. Thanks for all coming out here. This is great to see you. I'm a farmer. I have 200 acres up in Trotwood, and I'm still trying to figure out how to make $50,000 a year on my I also serve on the city council in Trotwood, and we intersected a few years back when we were trying to save the Farm Service Agency office, working together on that project with Senator Sherrod Brown and others. We were unsuccessful, but we got to know each other a little bit. Shekinah Ranch actually does some things that both of our communities need. We need new source of jobs. We need a source of local food, and local food is so important because you know where it came from. It's raised by your friends, and it's good, clean food. The fish from here, the tilapia, and you're going to be adding more, is available locally, and you can get it in a couple places, or right here at the ranch. We have operators in Trotwood that are doing farm to table as well with beef and vegetable products, and this complements what we're doing in Trotwood, and I'm really glad to be a across the border partner with you.
Well, we're glad to have you around.
Absolutely. So I hope you tell your friends about what's going on here. Try to support the local economy, his economy, by buying your fish here, and let's cheer him on. All right.
Yeah, thank you. One of the things that we're going to be doing in the future, we're starting it's kind of a free-range chicken program, but it's going to be done in a chicken wagon. We couldn't do free range out here simply because the coyotes and the raccoons would just kill us, but we want to provide good food that's grown with no hormones, no chemicals whatsoever, and increase that component because it has a lot to do with health and nutrition. But we're starting rabbits, and so we have a high protein rabbit meat that we're going to be supplying. We have a contract on the table that's going to really be productive because we'll be servicing the Asian market with our tilapia. It's a whole fish program, and they're starting off by a contract of 8,000 pounds a month. And so this is something that we're really excited about, we're preparing for, and we're actually working towards looking at how we're going to expand from there. And that's why we're building this huge greenhouse structure. Then we're also going to start majoring on portobello mushrooms. That's going to be one of our big niche markets. That's something that you go to the store, if you go to Whole Foods, or if you go to Jungle Gyms, you'll see portobello mushrooms are like $12, $13, $14 a pound. So we want to grow products that, you know, can make us self-sufficient, and it can also give us revenue so that we can build our programs like Protecting Innocence and those programs that we have committed to mentor youth nationally on a national scale. So that's what this is all about today. We're glad that you're here. We planned for it to be a nice small crowd, but when we do the ribbon cutting, we're going to party. And I don't like that word sometimes, but that's the word that other people understand. It's going to be a blast. We even got old man Chuck Diggs here, you know, and my good friend Tony Davis has come down from Montgomery, Alabama. You know, this is really a special occasion, and I never thought for the life of me Mike Cunningham would show up, but he's here, and we're going. You know, I got some other things I want to talk to him about. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask you to participate. We knew the ground was going to be hard, so we have a little pile over here that we use as compost. And maybe I should share with you about our compost program because it's very exciting. A few years ago, we developed a relationship with NRCS, which is the Natural Resource Conservation Service, and they saw our compost program. And so we worked at it and talked about it, and we had designed a compost heating boiler. And that was designed to be part of our heating system to keep our tilapia sustained during the winter months. As most people know, tilapia is a warm water fish. And so we've struggled with it. It's getting ready to go online, but Cornell University, they networked with us to help work through some of the trouble areas. Now we've got it. So what we'll be doing, we'll be actually heating 10,000 gallons of water by recycling the heat that comes off of the compost, which is about 130, 140 degrees. It's very sustainable for about 3 months, and we'll be pulling the heat off of that, and we integrated geothermal with it. So we're kind of putting together, I shouldn't say kind of, we're putting together a outreach to youth that need to be made aware of what real STEM, science, technology, and so forth would be. And not only just in the classroom, they'll be out here learning about it, seeing what the composters are, understanding water science. It's more than just growing fish. They're going to understand how it works and how they can put their hand to do it and be part of it. So again, like Dr. Snyder said, this is really exciting for us. We have a debt management program out here, methodology that we don't go in debt. So since we've done that, we are really capitalizing off of that model so that we are able to pull money into the program and keep on moving at a time where the economy is just not all that good. So there's a whole lot of components to this. We have some real strong support partners. Ohio State University Extension has been a very strong support partner for us. NRCS is a very strong support partner for us. Kentucky State and Auburn University, I mean, they have just really been a jewel. Actually, over the last year and a half, they have gotten us started on catfish. So we have catfish producing right here, and people say, well, I don't like catfish because they're a bottom feeder. Well, our catfish aren't bottom feeders, and I'll tell you why. Because the way we have our filtration system designed in our enclosures, there's nothing on the bottom for them to feed off of. And then we use a secondary species called koi to help clean up anything else on the bottom. So because we use a floating feed, they have to feed off of the top. And I'll tell you, if we had some of the people here that have eaten it, you'd know the difference. You know, some of the people here have eaten our tilapia, and we can actually have a little interview off to the side after this, and they can tell you how good it is, how fresh it is. And you know, my heart goes out to most people because most people have never really eaten good food. They've eaten synthetic food or processed food, and we can see it in the weight problems in our country and in the health problems of our country. And so, you know, we're bringing some solutions to the table on that. So, without any further ado, I'm going to ask Holly to step over here to the shovels. And I'm going to ask Dr. Snyder to grab a shovel. I'm going to ask Lisa to grab a shovel. And I'm going to ask Tony to grab a shovel right quick. Come on, you want our supporters. Come on, buddy. And we're going to start taking some pictures. And then I just want everybody to be able to have a shovel, take a scoop, and we're going to take some pictures, not necessarily video, okay?